promise to be 100% responsible for your own happiness? Are you willing to be open and honest about any area in your life that needs changing? And are you willing to do the work necessary to bring the changes about? This is a big, profound vow, but it keeps marriages healthy. If you promise, say I do.
I do.
Rob, do you commit to being the best husband you can possibly be? Will you love, honor, and cherish Jody as long as you shall live? If so, say I do.
I do.
And Rob, do you promise to love Jody in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, through the joys and sorrows of this life? If so, say I do.
I do.
Jody, do you commit to being emotionally, mentally, and spiritually transparent to Rob? Are you willing to be open to ever-deepening levels of vulnerability, self-exposure, and intimacy with him? If so, say I do.
I do.
Do you promise to hold your marriage as sacred, to honor, cherish, and respect Rob, to nurture and support Rob as a lifetime partner and husband? If so, say I do. Jody, do you commit to living the best life you can, always striving for a grander idea of who you are and always being willing to go deeper into understanding yourself? If so, say I do.
I do.
Do you commit to being a center of wisdom and consideration? Do you commit to happiness? Do you commit to living a life uncommon? If so, say I do. Do you commit to support, honor, and respect Rob's dreams and his vision for his life, always knowing the highest and best ideas and ideals for your husband? If so, say I do.
I do.
Do you commit to being a beacon of light and love in your marriage, an uplifting presence in your marriage? Do you commit to kindness? If so, say I do. Do you commit to compassion, laughter, romance, fun, honesty, flexibility, and the finest tenderness in your marriage? If so, say I do.
I do.
Do you commit to accepting who Rob is and to respecting his beliefs and choices even when they're not the same as yours? If so, say I do.
I do.
Do you promise to be 100% responsible for your own happiness? Are you willing to be open and honest about any area in your life that needs changing? And are you willing to do the work necessary to bring the changes about? If so, say I do.
I do.
Do you commit to being the best wife you can possibly be? Will you love, honor, and cherish Rob as long as you shall live? If so, say I do.
I
do. Do you promise to love Rob in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, through the joys and sorrows of this life? If so, say I do. So you have prepared something to read to each other. And I'm going to let you go first.
We had to do a word count last night because he wanted it to be balanced, and he made me trim 30 words for mine. 110 words. I take you, Robert Craig Leonard Jr., to be my husband. I promise to love you through good times and bad, through happy and sad. I promise to be here for you and be your best friend and your biggest fan. I promise to treat you with respect and always be honest. I promise to listen with an open mind and an open heart. I promise to main heal for you as you tank through the dungeons of life. You know how I love to heal. I will be generous with my silver, my gold, and my platinum, even when I don't want to share. That's an inside joke. Pretty ripped. I will watch Monday Night Raw, share my World's Kitchen beef jerky, and always make sure we have comparable processing speeds and graphics cards on our computers. That's a big one. I promise to tag I will go forward from today having no regrets, thankful for every moment that God led me to you, and always believe in you, love you, support you no matter where the journey leads.
He's always so much more eloquent than I am. But, no, I'll give it a try. I, Robert Craig Leonard, take Jody to be my one and only, to love and cherish on bright sunny days and dark stormy nights. Through good times and bad, I'll always be there for you, and I'll never leave your side. I'll be your beacon of light in the dark of night, in your will and your weak. I'll protect you from I'll protect you from all evil. No matter what form. I sacrificed my life for you so that you could live. I pick you up when you fall down. And I promise to be the best man and know how to be with you every day until we take our last breath. To the time and the time itself, this is my promise.
That's a good one.
Wow. Everybody say wow.
Wow.
You were more eloquent. I said beef jerky.
Jody, yours was so much more generic.
Boy.
So last night at 9:45, you dashed off to Kohl's and bought rings.
Didn't buy them at Kohl's.
Nah.
The bottom of Walmart today. There's a story in that for you. Thank you.
So you probably got a better deal there.
Yeah.
So the circle is a sacred symbol in and of itself because it's complete with no beginning and no end. St. Augustine said that God is a circle whose God is a circle whose center is everywhere and whose circumference is nowhere. So with this sacred symbol, I invite you to place that ring on Rob's finger and say, "With this ring I be wed."
With this ring, I be wed.
Rob, please place the ring on Jody's finger and say, "With this ring I be wed."
Yes, wedding, sorry. I was a little nervous.
Oh my God.
Just wait.
Uh-oh.
No, just kidding. By the power vested in me by Rob and Jody and God and everybody, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Now here's the part that everybody's waiting for. They have their cameras up because they want to see the kiss.
I forgot about that.
Oh my God.
Good practice.
You can do a few warm-ups.
That's a whole different Ustream.
I'm going to sit down.
Okay. Well done.
I didn't know it was going to be critiqued. I would have warmed up my lips a little more.
May I present Mr. Rob and Mrs. Jody Leonard.
What is that?
Fly me to the moon, let me play.
Hey.